Hi, welcome. So today's big horror reading is going to be as usual. It's another how does your person feel about you currently? Because the Cartomancy cards, or not the Cartomancy cards, the Cartomancy readings are all about energy check-in, so it's normal for me to repeat the readings. Okay, it's just obviously me trying to convince myself that it's not really embarrassing to repeat readings. So I am proud to upload this specific reading because it took me 2 fucking weeks, or almost 2 weeks, but it's still the same. It's 2 weeks. It took me 2 weeks just to finish this whole fucking video. And I don't even understand myself why I'm wasting my whole time, my whole life trying to perfect every reading just to get few views. And what's more strange is the fact that I get more views with the videos that I'm not really confident enough, with the readings that I suck. So, there must be something wrong about the viewers. Like, there must be something wrong with your brains. But anyways, I'm gonna be changing the reading a little bit. Today, I'm gonna be using the dice just to see what's going on with your connection. And yeah, so that's the change. Anyways, I don't really have anything to say anymore, so let's get started with your choices. So, for those who chose group number 1, so how does your person feel about you? But before I get into the Cartomancy cards, I'm gonna be using this fucking charms in here just to see what's going on with your current connection. I had a change of heart with your pile because I was about to use the dice, but let's see what's going on with your connection. Okay, what is going on? You got this electric, I think this is bass. You also got this 4-leaf clover, this earphone in here, this spoon, this, what is this? Little hand in here, and this angel, which says angel's watching over me, and this button in here. So what's going on with your connection? Okay, the first thing that came into my mind is almost like, and I'm so sorry for the background noise, I think it's crickets, but I think I prefer that kind of sound more than rain. It really calms me when I hear cricket sounds. It makes me feel like I'm so connected to nature. But anyways, what am I saying? It's almost as if you hear each other's stories. It's almost like you're a pillar. And by the way, this is the overall energy in here, so I may not really know who I'm describing. It could be you, it could be them, it could be the both of you, who knows. So just take it resonates. But what I'm getting in here, someone is like a pillar for someone. Helping each other out, listening to each other, just guiding each other, something along those lines. There's a very pure energy surrounding your charms. It's possible that things is not yet deep with this person, or at least on the surface it doesn't seem romantic or super serious. Usually with this charm in here, I always indicate this for independence, but for you, it's more of being a helping hand to the other person. And considering that you got the hand in here, or maybe you're not doing this on purpose, but that's just the purpose of this connection, It's almost as if you are meant to lift each other up or be by each other's side. It's almost as if the both of you can really offer something to the table, which is very beneficial for each other's transformation. And I feel like this connection, or it could be different, but it's possible that someone in this connection feels like this is divinely guided or divinely orchestrated. This is fated to happen. Because with the four-leaf clover, I think the four-leaf clover is the one that's pretty rare to find versus the three-leaf clover. So this connection is very rare to find. So there's something special about this connection. Like, when I say special, it's not just, oh, I have feelings for this person, of course it's special. Not that. What I mean is, it's special because it's almost as if it's a gift from the divine. It's almost as if the divine really support this, really planned this to happen. But yeah, I don't feel like this is just an opinion of someone in here. I think it's a fact that angels or whoever, higher beings, are really watching over this connection and protecting this connection. And that fact only intensifies because you got this hand charm in here. Whenever I see that shit, whenever I see this charm, it's it's almost like something is tempered in here. Is that tempered? But how should I put this? It's manipulated. For some of you, with this button in here, it's possible that something needs to be mended in your connection. Although I'm not really seeing so much about the complications of your connection, it's more of how divine it feels like. I feel like you and this person are really in sync. Like, you kind of like balance each other out. You have this really great, I was hearing chemistry, but I was about to say harmony. I'm getting the song of Perfect 2. Who sang that song? I don't remember. I don't even remember the lyrics, but how should I put this? I'd kind of like, that song was all about two people complimenting each other. And the lyrics goes kind of like, I cannot even sing it because it's quite high for my voice, but it goes like this. You can meet a peanut butter to my jelly. You can meet a butterflies I feel in my belly. Something along those lines. I cannot sing that song. Despite of this connection quite looking like it's divinely orchestrated, there's also a lot of stops. There's also a lot of external forces stopping this connection from coming together. There's something about music in here. I don't know if you're connected to music, or maybe music is very related to this connection. Or maybe this is like, one of those people who has a theme song for their person. But yeah, this connection is kind of like, how should I put this? It's like one of those connections that brings fortune. So that's pretty interesting. But let me see, where is that? So let's see the cards in here. Okay, so you got the Seven of Hearts. By the way, I'm using reversals, and this is in reverse. The Eight of Spades, the Jack of Spades in reverse. It makes a lot of sense with that. You also got the Five of Hearts in reverse. The Ten of Hearts in reverse. And the Ten of Spades in reverse. So, for signs, I'm getting a lot of air in here. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and water. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. You could be those signs, your person can be those signs, but it doesn't have to be. But in terms of how your person feels about you at the moment, how should I put this? This person is trying to numb themselves. You know, this person is oh shit. I'm not saying that this person is crying over this connection, since the Five of Hearts is in reverse, but it's almost as if because they don't want to cry over spilled milk, they rather redirect their focus, they rather numb themselves just to get away from this pain, possibly. You know, this person is very confused. It's two things in here. First, this person is creating lies to themselves. Second, they really don't know the truth as well, or at least they're having a hard time using their judgment about something. You know, this person is at a standstill right now where should I end this connection? Should I not? Should I end? Should I not? They keep going back and forth in here. They cannot make up their mind. They have this feeling that they need to end things, but you know, they don't know if that's the right decision. They don't know if they should trust what their brain is telling them to do. The funny thing about this person is that with the Five of Spades or Five of Hearts in reverse in here and the Ten of Spades in reverse, this person is really good at hiding how they feel, how painful it is for them. They're very good with coping some conflicts in here. I feel like also one of the reasons why this person doesn't know if they should end this or not is because they don't know the truth of this connection, possibly, or how you feel. So it's almost as if this person doesn't want to make any rash actions or decisions in here that will lead to more pain. Because it's almost as if I end this connection, it's going to be painful. But if I stay in this connection, it's also going to be painful. Everything is fucking painful. And another thing about this person is, like I said, this person is lying to themselves at the moment. And it's possibly that they're lying to the potential of this connection. This person is aware that somehow they can have something with you, but they're convincing themselves like, it's not going to happen. It's impossible. I can't be with this person. And at the same time, this person is also lying about how they feel. Like, you know, they're telling themselves, or they may be even possibly convincing you that they don't feel anymore, that they don't give a shit. This connection really makes this person feel a lot. But they had to push it away. Or they have to push it away. They have to protect themselves. And this person is basically restricting themselves from pursuing this connection. I don't know if there's really a potential of coming into union with this person, but it's almost as if this could be for some of you, so it may not really resonate for all of you, but there's this kind of like gateway that is open at the moment, but instead of this person exploring that, they're kind of like telling themselves like, no, don't do it, which causes more delay for that union to happen. If you're wondering if this person still feels for you, I think they do. It's just that they're really good with ignoring the facts. This person is really good at putting up a facade. But I feel like this person is acting foolish at the same time. You know, I'm getting like an immature energy from them as well. I swear this person is really shutting themselves. They're trying to forget about you. They're trying to forget about the connection. They're trying to forget about what they have envisioned in their mind of fucking background noise. What am I saying? Like I was saying, what? They're ignoring? I don't even remember. This person is trying all their best just to release all their thoughts about this connection. I feel like this person tends to, I don't know if I already mentioned it, but this person tends to go back and forth in here. Like, this person has a hard time moving from A to B. Do I make sense? It's like one of those situations where something is progressing, for example, in the connection. But since the other person cannot move on from the past, what happened in the past, they're kind of like, no, I'm not going to give this person a second chance. They've hurt me in the past. So they keep coming back, which prevents them from progressing. And I feel like this person feels powerless at the moment. Like, yeah, I can't do anything about it. Why would I even bother? But I feel like half of the pain that they're feeling is due to their overthinking. Is also due to their self-inflicted shits in here. I'm almost getting like this person's hopes are slowly fizzling out. So I'm just gonna get a few more cards. Yeah, with this Four of Diamonds in here, I don't see it as a them holding on to you, but it's more of them repressing how they feel. Possibly repressing the pain as well. Protecting themselves, distancing from you. I feel like this person is opening up themselves to the new possibilities, but I feel like they're only doing this. I mean, it doesn't have to be that this person is opening up to new people. It could be anything. It could be just about their creative endeavors or, just anything. But I feel like this person is only doing that or only has that plan because they want to forget about the pain. I feel like this connection really impacted this person. How do I put it? It's one of those situations where when you get hurt, you get traumatized by that, and because of that you're kind of like, no, I'm not going to do the same mistake ever again. So that's kind of like the feeling in here. Because of what this connection has brought to them, something in their perspective changed, where I don't know, I don't want to be specific about it, but something has changed in this person's perspective when it comes to how they approach love. Somehow this person wants a new beginning with you, but I don't know how to explain the energy. It's almost like they're dipping their toes or they're how do I put this? It's like an idea that they have, like, yeah, I want a new beginning with this person, but it's like, I'm not sure. Again, this person is very confused. That's why they have that kind of attitude. Besides, this person doesn't even see any improvement in your connection. So I'm just gonna get a written message in here. Oh shit. I told you. You got I can't make up my mind right now. This person is having crisis. So this is pretty direct to the point in here. You also got, what is this? I tried my best to stop these feelings from growing, but you nurture them. Okay, that may coincide with the Eight of Spades in here, where I said earlier that they're trying to restrict themselves from you, from this connection. And I think this is really applicable to that, because even though they try to distance themselves, they're still drawn to you. They keep on coming back, but they also keep on pulling themselves away. You know, you make this person's heart grow fonder. Is that the right phrase? Grow fonder? But yeah. You also got, I always fear that you're gonna find someone better. So this person has insecurities. You maybe somehow make this person feel insecure for some of you, but this person has this fear that, you know, at the end of the day, they're just gonna be left behind. So yeah, so that's what I'm getting for your reading. Hopefully that resonated, and that'll be all. So for those who chose group number 2, so how does your person feel about you currently? But before I get into the Cartomancy cards, I decided to use the charms as well for you instead of the dice. So yeah, just to see what's going on with your connection. So let's get started. Okay, I don't know why I'm getting like a hesitant energy from your connection, but you got the first house. So you got this dirty eraser in here. You also got this horse, or it's not really a unicorn. You also got this little heart, oh shit, which says made with love. You also got this, I don't know what's this. And you also got this, I also don't know what's this. You got this fishbone, I guess. And this leaf in here. Okay. What is the first house? So, something, it's quite similar to pile number 1, where something needs to be mended in here. By the way, this is the overall energy, so I may not really know if this is your part or if this is your person's part, so just take it resonates. But you know, it's either something needs to be corrected in your connection, or someone feels they need to make up for a mistake, because it's almost as if some sort of damage has been done in here. And clarity is needed as well, because I feel like there is not much authenticity from maybe one or both sides, but I feel like this is just from one person. They weren't really showing their true intentions. They weren't really revealing how they truly feel for the other person, and that may have contributed to the damage, if that makes sense. Or maybe that's the whole reason. You know, I feel very inclined to say that there is something supposed to be beautiful about this connection, but it was somehow wasted. It's also possible that for some of you, it might not really resonate for all of you, but someone feels like they have been taken advantage by the other person because there's a lot to gain from them. Or maybe that's just how they perceive it. It could be different for people. You know, I'm even getting this crumbs. Like maybe someone may have breadcrumbed the other person as well. Someone didn't took the action. I definitely see that the both of you have feelings for each other. But the necessary action that should be taken was not taken. There's a lot of burden in this connection. So with the first house in here, it's also another indicator for me, like someone wanting to start over in here. It could be you, it could be the both of you, because someone knows that they have fucked up. You know, again, there's a lot of pause in your connection. And now, I feel like someone wants to do something about this. Someone wants to do the right thing. Someone wants to take an action. Because you got this. And whenever I see this, it always indicates to me like the Wheel of Fortune, where, you know, it's all about movement in here. So I see someone wanting some sort of movement. Like, I need to change the tide. I need to change the situation. Someone feels bad. I feel like both people in here feels bad for different reasons. Like, with this charm in here, made with love, it's giving me this energy of someone wanting to offer their heart. I haven't seen the cards just yet, so I may not really know who is this person. If this is you, if this is them. But someone wants to pour their heart and prove their true intentions. There's something about proving in here. I want to prove the other person that this is this is that, this is me, they're just misinterpreting me, something along those lines. Because somehow, whatever happened in your connection, it really tainted the way how the other person perceives someone. Like, you know, if you're wondering if this connection still has hope despite of everything that happened, there is. Although someone's trust in here was possibly broken. So that's interesting. So let's see how this person feels towards you. Okay, so you got, by the way, I'm using reversals. You got the Four of Clubs, the Ace of Diamonds in reverse, the King of Hearts, the Six of, oh shit, the Six of, the Six of Diamonds, and the Five of Spades in reverse, and the Eight of, what is this shit in here? Hearts in reverse. So for signs, I'm getting a lot of water, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay. I'm just gonna clarify the Ace of Diamonds. Okay, here's the thing. This person doesn't want any false starts anymore. It's possible that in the past, this person may have walked away from their own feelings. Or maybe they ignored that, or they denied that. Any of those things where they feel so disconnected from their heart space. Let me just clarify one more or two more things in here. Okay, yeah. This is pretty straightforward, and I'm very thankful for that. But this person never fought for how they feel in the past. So it's possible that this person kept on running away from you. But something changed. But I feel like this person is not yet ready to somehow execute this in reality. Because I still have hesitancy. Or hesitancy? Is that a word? I still have that hesitance to speak up. So maybe that's the thing with this person. Maybe they still feel very hesitant to say something in here. But like I said, something changed about this person where they don't want to run away from how they feel anymore. I feel like this person is somehow rehearsing in here. I don't know. There's something about them that's kind of like going all over again and again, or there's something about them that's kind of going back and forth in here. It's not about how they feel for you at the moment, because right now I see this person following what their heart is telling them. They're listening to their heart space, where in the past they didn't really have the chance to do that because maybe they're fearing something, or they just don't really have the strength to fight for this connection, any of those things. And somehow this person may feel like they can't believe what they're feeling at the moment. It feels surreal to them. There's something about them that's having a hard time letting things sink in, comprehending things. Or maybe that's just them having a hard time comprehending that they feel for you, or that they're finally following their heart. I feel like this person doesn't want to be distanced from you, or doesn't want to be separated from you. Of course, if you are already in separation from this person, they just don't want to prolong the distance between you. It's possible that for some of you, this person didn't really give you enough in the connection. They gave you something, but it's not sufficient in order to ground the connection. It is not sufficient in order to stabilize the connection. That's why maybe for some of you there's a lot of false starts, and that's also maybe the reason why this person is kind of like saying that I don't want any false starts anymore. But yeah, that's the problem with this person, I think, in the past, where, all they do is to plant a seed, but they don't really water it. Because for some of you, it's either they give you a lot of promises, or false hope, or mixed signals, or saying something that they're unable to take an action at the end of the day. This person is just all about planning and planning, thinking and thinking, but they had a hard time watering those plans, those ideas, which may have caused some sort of problem in the connection. Somehow they weren't consistent in some ways in the past. This person just doesn't want a new beginning in here. They really want something to ground, something to bloom. With the Five of Spades in reverse in here, this person was a coward in the past. They don't know how to go about this connection. They weren't mature enough. So it's pretty clear with the Four of Clubs in here and the Six of Diamonds, this person want to make things balance between the both of you, especially if this is the person who never really got the chance to be authentic towards you. They want to reciprocate you back. Let me just clarify before closing here. Yeah, this person want to take it slow when it comes to grounding the connection with you, building something with you. But the strange thing and the fascinating thing about this person is that they want to do all the work. And yeah, there's something about them that's kind of like, I got this. I need to work on this connection on my own. Which is kind of funny because it needs two people in order to make a connection work. But with this one, it's almost as if I want to do the effort. If you have an issue with this person, as much as possible, this person want to resolve that, want to make amends with you. So I feel like this person, because I clarified the Six of Diamonds and you got the Queen of Spades in here, so it's possible that this person want to share some sort of information to you because they're scared of losing you. Like, this person is trying to emphasize that they don't want any short-term shits in here. They want something real. So I'm just gonna get a few more cards. So you got the Jack of Clubs and the Joker and the Queen of Clubs in reverse. Yeah, you know, this person definitely has a plan or definitely wants to take a risk on you. But somehow they still have fear. This person is still quite inexperienced in this sector, or maybe they just don't know how to handle this particular connection. So, this person is still trying to weigh the cons and pros, or they're trying to strategize in here, something along those lines, but they definitely have the plan of pouncing on you. But at the same time, I feel like this person doesn't have the full strength just yet, but this person is trying. So let's get some written message in here. Okay, so the first card that you got is a very embarrassing card once again. So you got, you don't know how much I want to hug you, to touch you, to kiss you. So this person, this is my longing card. So this person is longing for your presence. This person is really feeling their feelings at the moment. They are in their emotional side. And then you also got, I'm dealing with a lot of past baggages right now. So maybe there's a lot of things in this person's plate at the moment, or maybe some sort of insecurities they're dealing with, or maybe some sort of past that they're trying to release or that they are still carrying. And then you also got this, I can't deny the fact that you are the protagonist of my thoughts. This person is thinking a lot about you. And for the last card, it makes a lot of sense. Is it too late if I say the feelings are still there? So this person is curious if, have you already moved on? Is there still a chance for them to take the risk? Because they definitely have that plan of doing so. That appeared in your charms as well. So they're very concerned about that. So yeah, so that's what I'm seeing for your reading. Hopefully that made sense, and that will be all. So for those who chose group number 3, so how does your person feel about you currently? But before I get into the Cartomancy cards, I'm going to be using the charms instead of the dice, just to see what's going on with your current connection. So let's get started. Okay, so what is this all about? So you got this Christmas tree in here. You also got this skeleton that looks like a pirate. You also got this jar. This elastic band, or is that an elastic band? You also got the starfish. You also got this heart in here. You got this angel wing. This Queen Elizabeth II shit in here. And this, what is this? This lock. And this one. Okay, let me just figure this out. So there's a lot of bottled up feelings in here. Things not, yeah, I heard suppressed. Things not being revealed just yet. By the way, this is the overall energy of your connection, so I may not really know if I'm describing your part or your person's part, so just take it resonates. But for some of you, it might not really resonate for all of you. Since you got this charm in here and this little lock in here, is it possible that this connection is somehow forbidden? Or, maybe it's not something that's supposed to be revealed to the public. Maybe this is a boss employee thing, or teacher student, or age gap, any of those things. That's why there's also a feeling of, I need to protect how I feel, or I need to protect this connection. So just take it resonates. It might not really apply to everyone. This connection is just very special. It's different from pile number 1, because in pile number 1, their connection is also special, but it's because the divine has orchestrated that for them, because it is supported by the divine. But with this one, this is special because it gives you a sense of, you feel young in this connection. You feel like you are experiencing puppy love for some reason. Even though you got the angel wing in here, I'm not really getting a spiritual connection specifically, but you may be getting a lot of signs about this connection or someone in this connection. I'm also getting that someone may even feel very privileged to meet the other person. And with Queen Elizabeth in here, it kind of like coincides, especially if there is a status difference in here, or if someone is ahead than the other person. Someone has a lot of respect for the other. So when it comes to this connection, there needs to be a lot of adjustment from one or both sides. There's also a feeling of super sexually attracted to the other person, that it's too much, that it can be overwhelming. You know, I don't get something about this connection because it really seems pure. It seems. It feels like, again, puppy love, even though you're not teenagers or something. But there's also a feeling of toxicness, or like, you know, those one of those situations where, what is that phrase? The best analogy that I can use is cigarettes or drugs. Like, you know, those things are not really good for the health, but since there's something about it that's really addicting, it gives you a lot of pleasure. So that's how it feels to this connection. There's something pleasurable about this connection, but at the same time, someone is kind of like, yikes. So let's get on to the cards now. What the fuck is happening with your pile? The cards that came out for pile number 2 also popped out in your pile. The only difference is that the position of the cards are different. So you got, by the way, I'm using reversals. You got the 4 of clubs in reverse, which also appeared in pile number 2 with the same, in the same place. You also got the 8 of hearts, the 9 of diamonds, the queen of diamonds, the king of hearts in reverse, and the 9 of spades in reverse. Okay. You know, by the way, for signs, I'm getting a lot of water, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You could be a signs, or a person can be a signs, but it doesn't have to be. This connection causes a lot of paranoia for this person. It overwhelms them. It causes a lot of anxiety for them. It scares them for some of you. I think I should clarify first before I say anything else. Okay. So, how should I put this? This person is very much focused on their independence at the moment. Quite similar to group number one, I think. This person has come into this stable decision of walking away. It is possible that you are in a third party. That's why this is like a guilty pleasure. I mean, not for all of you, but because with the Queen of Diamonds clarified by the Tree of Hearts in here, it's almost as if your person wants to do the right thing. Even if you're not in a third party, it's either this person wants to do the right thing or they feel like walking away from you is the right thing. Because if you are in a third party situation, this person doesn't want to put themselves in that kind of situation. And I even asked why this person is walking away, and you got the five of clubs. So it's almost as if this person doesn't want to cause any drama, or this person doesn't want to cause any conflict for themselves if this is not a third party. This person is trying to get away from any possible tower moment in here. They're trying to save themselves. And one of the reasons why this person is also walking away from you is because they don't want to get hurt. I feel like this person finds this connection really difficult to fight for. It's possible for some of you, if this is a third party situation, or even if it's not a third party, by the way, even if it's just a boss employee kind of thing where there's something taboo in your connection, this person doesn't want to feel guilty. This person doesn't want to feel any regret. That's why they're choosing themselves. This person is interested in you, they have their eyes on you, but they feel like that's just it. All they can do is to take things lightheartedly. For some of you, not for all of you, this person could be in a relationship or this person could be married. I don't know why, but I feel like this person is still not... I'm not sensing love from this person. It's more of their feelings for you is still in the process of developing in here. It's almost as if they're still in the stage of affection or infatuation, not affection. For some of you, it's possible that they are still in the middle of figuring out how they truly feel for you. But I think one of the reasons why this person also cannot commit to you is because they're not sure of how they feel. Again, there's a sense to this person that is still not in the stage of loving you. For some of you, this person feels like they need to fight for your love, and that's difficult. That's a lot of effort. I feel like this person is still not ready. But I'm just gonna get a few more cards. I think somehow this person is putting you at a standstill in here. It's like one of those situations where I don't know how I feel for this person. I don't know what to do about this connection, so I'm just gonna let them wait for me. They're not creating... It's so funny because they're very focused on themselves. They're walking away from this connection, but at the same time, there's an energy to them that's kind of like, I still want this person, or how should I put this? It's possible that this person is walking away from how they feel, but they still don't have that strength to cut this connection completely. So, they're not making up a decision if they want to take you or throw you away in the garbage can. This person is also somehow guarded. This person is trying to be practical, logical, in this connection. What is that 9 of clubs? Yeah, this person has a hard time trusting either you or trusting what could happen in your connection. There's something about them that's quite suspicious. So let's get some written message in here. Okay. You got the distance between us makes it harder for me. So it could be different for people. For some of you, this is a physical distance. And for another part of you, it's just the emotional distance, especially if they're trying to detach themselves. It's hard for them. Maybe for some of you, the distance is also one of the external obstacles in here. Okay, I'm sorry, but I can't imagine myself having something more with you. That's pretty straightforward. But yeah. So I don't think I ever need to explain that anymore. And you also got this, which appeared in pile number 2. You don't know how much I want to hug you, to touch you, to kiss you. So, in terms of the feelings, they do feel something for you. But again, it's all about infatuation in here for most of you. But they're having a hard time envisioning the possibility of being in union with you. That's quite a different story for this person. So, yeah. So that's what I'm seeing for your reading. Hopefully that resonated. Hopefully that made sense. And that'll be all. So for those who chose group number 4, so how does your person feel about you? But before I get into the Cartomancy cards, I'm going to be using the charms just to see what's going on with your connection. I'm not going to use the dice. Okay, so you got this apple in here, this butterfly, this crucifix, this musical note, and also this paper clip. I don't know. You also got this horse and this shell. So what is going on with your connection? I feel like this is happening at the moment versus in pile number 2, because in pile number 2 I think it's just about to happen, but with you I feel like your connection is in the process of coming into rebirth in here, transforming, moving forward. But I don't know if you are aware of this or not. And by the way, this is the overall energy of your connection, so I may not really know if I'm describing your energy or your person's energy, so just take it resonates. But I'm seeing positive movement, although there is some sort of hesitance from one or both sides in here, but it doesn't matter. The most important thing is that it's moving forward. I keep on repeating myself. But when I saw this crucifix, the first thing that came into my mind is that what is that all about? Are you this is not gonna apply for all of you, okay? But are you getting married or something? I don't know. Maybe that only means that this connection has a lot of potential to become a commitment. Or for some of you, it might also indicate that someone is already married in here. Or maybe you're already married with this person. I don't know. Who knows? But I feel like you balance each other out. You're very in sync. You know, you feel so bound to this person. You feel so attached to them. Or one or both of you is feeling so attached. But it may come into some sort of obsession in here. You know, it may turn into something very clingy, possessive. For some of you, you may have been in a very difficult situation in the past. Something is kind of cloudy or up in the air in the past. I don't get so much information about your reading. What the fuck is that? I'm just gonna get a few more charms. Yeah, it has been a long time coming. You got the clock in here. Maybe there was a lot of patience involved in this connection before it can finally take off. You got the airplane in here, paper airplane. So there's a lot of charms that indicates movement for you, which is really good. This charm is all about toxicity for me. So that might coincide with the past situation of this connection where it was quite unhealthy, but someone still kept on going. And now this connection is paying off. You know, it's almost as if the time has come. If this hasn't happened just yet, by the way, it's possible to happen in the future. The right time is finally coming. So that's good. So let's see what's going on with your person. Like, how do they feel? Okay, what a great pile. I mean, what is this? Oh, it's in reverse. But you got the Jack of Hearts. I'm using reversals. King of Diamonds, the Four of Diamonds, the Ten of Clubs, the Ten of Diamonds in reverse, and the Queen of Hearts. So you got a lot of Earth in here: Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and also water: Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. You could be signs or a person can be signs, but it doesn't have to be. Okay, what is this all about? First of all, I just want to say this person loves you. No sugarcoating or anything like that. In pile number three, the person doesn't really love them. But with yours, I am definitely sure this person loves you. To the point that they're possessive towards you or over you. To the point that they cannot afford to lose you. I'm just gonna clarify some of the cards in here. Okay, so yeah, it makes sense. I feel like despite of this person having a lot of love for you, they still haven't told you about it. You know, they're keeping it very close to their chest. As much as possible, they're trying to hold themselves back, even though they really, really want to express this. I don't know why they're holding themselves back. Like, you know, this person really has this fear of losing you because they feel like if they do, they're gonna lose. They're gonna lose. How should I put this? You know, it's gonna be a big loss for them. They're gonna lose their wish come true. So maybe you check all the boxes for this person. They're pretty territorial in here. And I don't know why I had this sudden feeling that this person is aware that you have feelings for them. Now, it doesn't have to apply for everyone, but somehow this person knows that you're into them. You know, the funny thing about this person is that they have this idea that they want to commit to you, that they want to be serious with you, that they want to be invested in this connection. But at the same time, they cannot come into full conclusion if they can really, or if they really want that real commitment, which is so strange. So it's possible that this person has that desire to be committed to you, but they don't know if they can give that commitment to you in reality. If they can ground that, it's somehow still up in the air for them. Because it could be different for people, by the way. Maybe for some of you, they're indecisive about this because they don't know if you're gonna accept them. Because maybe for some of you, you're distancing yourself from this person or detaching, holding yourself back. I mean, just apply what resonates with you. Somehow this person feels left behind. They feel left out in the cold in here. I don't know, because in your charms, it's almost as if something is being replenished in here. Something is moving forward, but it's possible that it's still energetic sense, but you know, it's more for some of you energetically more than physically. But your person has their eye on you. They're very locked on you. But there's also an energy of, I don't know who is this, because it could be you, it could be them, but someone is kind of like ignoring the other person. So I don't know what's that all about. So I'm just gonna get a few more cards. You know, with the King of Pentacles in here, this person is not playing games with you. If you have this perception that, oh, this person is not serious about me, they're only here for sex or anything like that, they're serious about you. They're serious about how they feel. And this person is willing to wait for you. But I don't know if that makes sense, because they cannot even let you know how they feel, but they're willing to wait for you. You know, they're willing to wait for this connection to get better, to move forward. But in terms of how this person feels about you, their feelings are just getting stronger and stronger as time passes by. But at the same time, they want to take an action towards you, but they're waiting for the right time to do that. This pile is pretty straightforward. where this person wants to move things further because they can see the potential, because they can see that this is not just for short term, this is not just for games, this is something really important, really valuable to your person, almost to the point that they just want to own you because of their possessiveness. I just want to ask why this person is not telling you the truth just yet. So you got the Joker, the King of Clubs, and the Four of Spades. Huh. Is it possible that this person just recently realized how they feel? That's why there's movement going on in your connection. Maybe that's the movement in your connection. But it's almost as if the reason why this person is not telling you how they feel for you is because maybe they never really took their feelings seriously in the past. Maybe they're kind of like, oh, this is nothing. And then they got the time to reconsider things. They got the time to contemplate on this connection only to realize, like, oh shit, I love this person. You know, this person took their sweet time. But at the same time, I feel like this person is still not revealing their feelings because they don't want to look stupid. As much as possible, they want to plan this very well before making any risk. Or it could be switch. For some of you, this person is not revealing how they feel because they feel like you're not serious about how you feel for them. Because maybe they don't trust how you feel. Because maybe they had this thought that, oh, maybe this person is just playing games with me. Maybe this person is just looking for short term. Let's see what is with your written message. So the first card that you got is, I feel like I always have to fight for your love. That's pretty straightforward, but I don't know how to explain this one because I think that's the essence of what your person want to tell you. No other explanations. And then you also got, the feelings are mutual, but I'm holding myself back for a reason. So what's the reason? I mean, I already mentioned what's the possible reason. But yeah, that's just a confirmation that they're holding themselves back. And then you got this, I'm sorry, but I can forgive you. What is this all about? Maybe this is for some other people out there, okay? It might not resonate for all of you because out of all the written messages that I have created, this one is the most quite not really applicable for every situation. So just take this as it resonates with your connection. But I'm gonna get one more card because I think that's not enough. Okay, on the outside, I act stone cold, but on the inside, I just want to scream and shout at the top of my lungs because I like you. That's also very straightforward. Uh, this person is really good at pretending, really good at hiding. So I think that's all for your reading. Hopefully that resonated, and that will be all.